And then he told me about it. And I was so interested because at that time, I was doing Sino ang May Sala. So, actually, while we were filming this, I would be with Sino ang May Sala Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But TTHS, I would be with Mañanita. And it was such a good break for me kasi di ba pag soap, ang dami mong sinasabi or ang daming lines and lahat ina-explain mo sa audience. Dito naman, sobrang baliktad. Hindi ako nagsasalita. So, it was such a good creative release for me and I'm very thankful that I was chosen to do this movie. Because I feel like we need more of these kinds of films also. Parang, I feel like when we release movies now, especially sa mainstream, I always read comments or I always hear the comment na parang it's all the same or parang it's such a formula film. Well, this movie it went against all the formulas. So it's a first time for me to do something like this with no, syempre iba yung meron kang ka-eksena na parang love story or meron kang ka-love team, like you feel safe because may sumasalo. Here, I had to rely and trust completely on the Mañanita team because I had to do most of the scenes alone. So, sila yung ka-eksena ko pero behind the scenes sila. So, it was such a refreshing experience for me. Also, the preparations beforehand, syempre we had to fit for prosthetics, we had to change my look, we had a series of script readings, we even did rehearsals. That's the first time for me. I've never shot a movie where I had to rehearse scenes first, and I like that. Kasi at least pagdating mo sa set, you already know what their expectations are from you. So it's a new experience for me, and I loved every part of it.
Have you changed them?
Physically, as you saw from the trailer, my prosthetics are on the left side of my face. I also had to look the part of a sniper shooter na babad sa araw maghapon. So, we tried to achieve that look as much as possible and I feel like we pulled it off. May mga moment ako sa tent na pag napapatingin ako sa salamin, parang nagugulat ako may ibang tao sa tent pero ako rin pala. So, yun. Pag 4 a.m. yung call time, medyo nasashock ako may ibang tao sa tent. Pero ako rin pala yun. So, yun. Yun po.
Direct, why the title Mañanita?
Well, Mañanita, as you know, the actual definition is to serenade, diba? I think, especially in Mindanao, I also have, coming from Siargao, no, I have a resort there. At 12 midnight, there's always a Mañanita for the birthday celebrant. So, when you watch the film, I don't want to give it away, right? But and again, it's musically driven. The film has a lot of music. Soundtrack from Asin, Freddie Aguilar, Joy Ayala, a lot of OPM, original Filipino music. That when you listen to the lyrics, it's also talking and speaking to you. No? That's why if you notice, I also subtitled the music because I want you to read the lyrics and actually watch the film. But you'll realize at the end of the film why we called it Mañanita. Besides it being a film about music, about the lyrics of the songs. So I guess abangan nyo lang. December 4, it will be showing in the Philippines on December 4 after Tokyo.
Would you like to ask next?
Yes, Manay.
Yes. Kasi many years back, when probably si Bela was not a girl. Ngayon, ang Mañanita was associated with parang religious order. For 3 days, you have to be housed in a certain place. Tapos, when you talk about tourism, if you really want to you have something to resolve ang Mañanita na may kanta na color. Don't you think na you get an explanation since probably people probably at my age still associate this with Mañanita. So gusto ko talagang malaman, why Mañanita?
Oh, sige, well, of course, that's Manay. No? So, it's not the one spoiling the film. I mean, or giving it away. But the film and the concept of Mañanita was actually inspired by a true story. Personally, 2016, I was watching the news, right? And there was a feature in this news article about these cops, these police cops in Davao area. and what they would do in this time and in this world of the so-called drug war. Diba? Okay? So, alam na ni Manay Ethel, there is this group called the Mañanita Cops, no? Na what they would do, because they don't agree with violence, they don't want to kill drug suspects, or they want to give, I guess, due diligence, right? What they would do is they would sing songs outside the house of these drug users or these drug dealers. So it was called Mañanita. So it was very successful, especially in Davao del Norte, where you had these cops. They would get a tip, man, and there's drug activity there. And so instead of going in with guns, they go in with guitars. And they sing songs of peace. Yeah, so I guess it's kind of coming to life, right? And true enough, more than less, a lot of them would surrender to the cops after singing. And as I did research, I actually went to Davao twice during the research of this film. I asked some of the drug users who got caught, I said, why did you surrender to these Mañanita cops? It was because when they started singing to us, the songs touched our soul. Because they were also high. Alam namin din, no? I mean, it's not a secret that a lot of music and drugs, it goes together. I mean, let's be honest. So, the brilliance of this police force, instead of going in with guns, what they said is, let's sing to them. Baka sakalin. Of course, some cases didn't go away. They have naman guns as backup. But so when I saw that on the news, I said, what an interesting concept, where you have, so much violence, but there's actually a police force in Davao actually promoting peace. There is some violence going on, but they come in with peace, and I think that's also one of the solutions or ways to maybe find and live in a better world. So that's kind of where the idea really came from, and then I kind of talked to Lab, and eventually we created now fiction around a true story. And going back to what Bela was saying, also for her to get into the role of being a sniper, of course we did rehearsals with the army. We got to talk to people who were actual snipers. So yeah, it all kind of tied together. So you know about it, I guess.
The theme is very tight.
Yeah, thank you. So if I were to sum it up, everyone has always had their kind of film or their say on the drug war. So this is kind of my take on it. But it's also a non-violent drug war film because we promote peace. If there is violence, I think you fight back with peace. There's also a line there, I don't know if you heard it in the trailer, and it's something also, it's kind of the thesis or the statement that I'm trying to make also with the film, is that we need to also learn to listen to ourselves, right? Because in nature, I would like to think that we're all peaceful people, right? But because of just the noise that's going on around the world, and when I say noise, what do I mean? There's social media, television, the manipulation is so strong that you forget to listen to what you truly believe in. You end up just going with what the latest trend is. So in Idilberta's journey, she's starting to listen to herself. And how do you do that? You have to kind of block away all this noise that's coming in. And listen to yourself and listen to your soul. So parang gano'n din. May konting statement gano'n ng Mañanita. It was written talaga Manay as a female sniper, character-driven. She's on a journey, seek revenge. She was honorably discharged from the army because of her. She's also a burn victim, so her burns in her side of her face were affecting her performance. And you'll also realize why she was burned later on in the film as well. So it was really written, Manay, for female character, and really perfect, and really happy when Bela said yes.
Thank you, Manay. Next question, please.